Oh my god, it never ends, does it? Fairy Tail chapter 4 to 7. And it's about Natsu and Lucy getting into Avatar. Of course, Natsu wanna storm the gate like the storm guy he is, but, well, Lucy of course stops him. I know a lot of people still complains that Natsu has his flaws because he's all bite and no and no yield. But you gotta admit, there was some parts of Natsu that is funny about that. Either way, then Lucy calls on Vergo, who is tied up, revealing she's doing this to herself. We all know that Vargo has a misogynist side to herself, but still, Lucy is still creeped out by saying, "What is wrong with you? Self-punishment." The way she then switches to a Lucy switches to a maiden universe, a Vargo form, and together, even though it looks like Vargo is the one who's really digging, they dig into the Avatar Guild, which of course Natsu sees Lucy's panties again, and as soon as they are up, what do Natsu do? He yells out to Grey to show himself. As Grey mutters Natsu's name, that means he has not forgotten the guild. And when I mean he's not forgotten the guild, it doesn't mean that, oh yeah, he's good, he's a fake detective. No. The fact that he still remembers the names only adds to the more despair. But I'll get to that later. Now then, the three nobodies of the Avatar Guild is shown. The ugly kid who reveals that the doll he holds really is Noro-san. Do you all remember that from the Tenru arc? That fat, pathetic, well, yeah, he was pathetic, but not in the way we expected. The fat, disgusting guy known as Kane something. He had a dark magic called Noro-san, which he used to torture Lucy, and Natsu combined their efforts to take down him. Lucy remembers bad memories. As Vargo warns everybody, what did Natsu do? One-shots the guy. I'm not lying. I laughed when I saw this. It is so fairy tale and so Natsu. Then another guy shows himself, a guy who looks like a monk, revealing that in the room they are, looks like torture equipment. Apparently he's also a bit of a masochist. His magic is transforming these into sadist-like equipment, which Vargo just cries happy tears for. But none of them effective on Natsu. Even when he calls for, that iron cage with spikes on it. Natsu just melts the spikes before they hit him, and one-shots that guy too. Then that cyborg-looking guy called number 2 or whatever shows up, but Natsu one-shots him too. Natsu just one-shotted 3 Avatar in one chapter. I know a lot of haters are gonna scream now, but I'm saying this was funny. I mean, the Avatar guy even lampshaded it, saying, "We are all powerful black wizards, or dark wizards. How can we lose to a brat like you?" And then Grey shows up, and also lampshaded by saying, "He's not the kind of guy that can be treated by scrubs like you." This shows that even though the Avatar Guild ambition is great, they're not powerful. Well, duh. Ever since Natsu one-shotted Blue Note, everybody has been screaming, saying like, "Oh, now Natsu is invincible, yeah, he's gonna one-shot everything." And while I hate to admit it, yeah, maybe he is. He is gonna one-shot everything for real this time. I can admit, only by one step. One fatal flaw of Fairy Tail is sometimes just give Natsu the one-shotment. Then again, he is the main character, so of course, he's got a one-shot. So I'm begging you all to have patience, damn it. Have patience. Natsu cannot one-shot these scrubs forever, okay? Even I would admit that would be fatal to the Fairy Tail manga if that happens. It's just that we haven't seen powerful threat right now. I mean, the Avatar Guild look all deadly, but let's just get real. The only real danger here is Grey. I mean, I can admit, the girl with the shiny eyes and the enormously sexy black chick, they look a little bit dangerous. And maybe the priest, but nah, Natsu's gonna one-shot them too. If not Natsu, at least Gajeel. So that's basically this chapter. I was gonna say something else about Natsu's fatal flaw about the personality. I mean, yeah, it is true. Natsu can sometimes be annoying with all his just running in right that, but that's what makes it so fun. And now Gray shows himself. When I looked back, I actually hoped he had forgotten about the guild because, well, he has forgotten about the guild. He's been brainwashed by his own dark magic. But now it's revealed he he haven't forgotten, which can only make this despair more despairing. He is gonna, because next week's saying something like, if the road taken was wrong. A lot of people are already guessing, oh, it's gonna be like Grey is gonna come back to the good side and blah 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 blah, all that stuff. I'm saying it's not gonna be that way. It's gonna be a despair chapter. It's without no doubt gonna be a despair chapter. I mean, I hope I'm wrong. I want Grey to come back from the light side. But if I don't think the title really is if the path taken was wrong. I think it only means that Natsu's gonna say his path was wrong. But it's not gonna be. Is it gonna be a fight? No idea. Well, they're gonna fight, but I don't think they're gonna fight until the last page of that chapter. Because Grey has now even lampshaded it. Natsu cannot. The Avatar Guild are nothing before Natsu. But Grey, on the other hand, I think that is gonna be a fight. So give me your thoughts, if you have any, besides all the complaining.